Greetings, welcome to my channel, A Place to Dock. I'm Julia, and we are going to do a weekly reading together. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to focus on October the 3rd to October the 9th, and that's just the beginning now of October, and fall has begun. I don't know if it's getting rainy and cold where you are, but it sure is here. Today is a very rainy day. So before we begin, I'm going to just cleanse our area here. Cleanse your space, cleanse my space, and we're going to join our energies to see what we need to know and what Spirit wants to show us in this time and space that we are here for. Okay, so what I'm going to let you know first is we are going to once again use the Cottage Lane Simple Treasures deck, and that's from this box here. Maybe you can see it better from the box. Cottage Lane. It is by Kelly Asara, and I've already chosen those cards for the week. And then we will use what better deck to use in October is the Everyday Witch Tarot, which I just love this deck. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, Monday we have Homemaker's Heart. Make art for your home to invite love and warmth in. So make art for your home. That's for Monday. Maybe you're going to start some new craft or start a new project, something that you're going to put your heart into and that you're going to really enjoy. Paper's falling. Okay, so first we have the Chariot. So let's get a move on. We're going to probably wonder which way to go. How are we going to go, left or right? And so we're going to make choices, and we're going to make sure our energies are focused instead of being scattered. And the next one we have is the King of Wands, which is awesome. The King of Wands is really the fiery energy that gets us moving and gets us in the momentum of just pushing through any obstacles or any hesitation we have. So these are wonderful cards on Monday. We have the Chariot and the King of Wands. So that means we're going to go for it. We're going to be positive and victorious, and we're going to achieve what we really set out for. He's been making this plan for quite a long time, and so we've been planning on something, so let's finally fill in the blank and do it. Okay. Tuesday we have Cozy Creativity. Cozy afternoon of craft activity nourishes the soul. So this one is similar to the other one. So on Tuesday you're going to be continuing doing putting your energy into what you began on Monday. But this one I see here with the sewing machine, I think we need to now connect a little deeper to our ancestors and what do they want to guide us for in what we're pursuing, and how do they want us to nurture and nourish our soul. So buttons, maybe buttons have something to say to you today, but keep your eye open for those little nooks and tokens, things that are opening you up to hearing from your ancestors. Okay, first we have 3 cards. First we have the Temperance. This is staying in balance. Everything has its place and time. So yes, she has some goodies here, and yes, she has some books and carrots and good drinks and healthy nutrition. There's always a balance in life, so pause, and then you'll know which one you need at that moment. And the other 2 cards we have together are like this, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. Well, this is a great way to have this I'll just show it to you this way. The Ten of Wands is such a struggle. So now things are going to be lighter and much better, and the outcome, we're going to start to see the end result. So things that we've been hoping for, dreaming for, and working towards, we're going to actually see them coming to pass. Awesome. Okay, so Tuesday, cozy afternoon of craft activity nourishes your soul. And as you do that, you're going to find the blessings and hear the blessings from your ancestors, and let that just nourish your soul and fill you up inside so that you can actually create something that's really special for whoever you're making it for. And on Wednesday we have Rustic Beauty. Embrace the beauty in simplicity. Embrace The beauty in simplicity. What a beautiful card. It also reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune. Something is turning, something is moving along in your life, so we must embrace the beauty in simplicity. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and he is focused on his pentacle in this picture. He's focused on the task at hand. He knows how to lay it out, to plan it, and strategize it. He has not been yet up off the ground. He is grounded, his foot is on the ground, and yet he's ready to go. But Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, is a slower knight. And so take your time, make sure to get all the details before you move on into the next thing. And then we have the Lovers. So here it's a beautiful card. The Lovers are having a campfire, and the Lovers is the choice. We have a choice to make, a choice to who to let into our world and who we're going to join with. They've joined hands here. They're joining hands, and you're joining partnership with people. So choose wisely and stick to the things that keep life simple, okay? So we don't need to make life any more complex than it is, because our initial word here is embrace the beauty in simplicity. So what makes sense, what makes common sense, and don't make it more complex than it needs to be. So number 4, the 4th day of the week, we have Thursday. Wildflower soul. Let love grow wild and untamed in your heart. Let love grow wild. Beautiful. So on Thursday, just relax into your own love of your own higher self and just let love grow. Let love grow. We have first the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles he's focused again on the pentacle up high, but it's a new gift to him from the universe, something that is a blessing, and it's going to open up new radiant days for him, because that sun is so brilliant, and he's come from the path of the house, and he's going into a new future. And there's usually that's probably what the path is. He's going to go down that path into a new place, into a new situation. And then the next one we have is the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is being very clever, doing the research, and watching your back. Okay, here they're watching their back very carefully. They're just like very cautious. You can see that. And sometimes here you wonder what she's taking. She is carrying 5 swords, and there's 2 more up on the wall. She's probably thinking, should I take those ones as well? But watch what you take, because they are sharp swords, and those things sometimes can hurt you and bite you. So let love grow wild and untamed in your heart. That's what we have. And as we do that, open your heart. Let the love in your heart open to receive the gifts from the universe. And at the same time, be very cautious about who you're opening your heart to, because you don't want it trampled on or stolen from you. The preciousness that you have, your precious ideas, your precious creativity, just be watching and be cautious. Let love grow wild, but also protect it and nourish it in your soul. Friday, we have Sunshine and Blossom. It says, life says yes. This is a lucky chance. So this is Sunshine and Blossom. This is like the clover leaf, like a 4-leaf clover. This is your lucky chance. Friday is opening up something new, and we're going to be able to receive something new Friday. This is October the 7th. Okay, so what do we need to know about that? Life says yes. Lucky chance. First of all, I will show you the one card we have is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, he is just receiving from the universe the information he needs. He's on pause. He is on surrender. He's just waiting for the time to be correct. There's going to be a better time to do what he needs to get done. And he's saying, when he's hanging here, he's saying, I know doesn't look like I'm lucky, but actually I'm very lucky inside. And then the next card is the Queen of Cups. And here she is over the water, near the water, enjoying the beauty and the emotional satisfaction that she has. She's carrying a seashell and it's overflowing with water. And she just is enjoying the beauty of nature and being close to water. She's nurturing others and she's nurturing herself. There's just the cats and the fish in this picture. Okay, so life says yes, it's a lucky chance. Sometimes we don't always see the luck that we have, but when we're alone and we're nurturing our own soul, we do connect with that and we can feel it and just enjoy the specialness that life has told you, how you are special, and you just nurture that and cherish that. And it's inside you and it's going to just nurture you again. This is a very nurturing week. Okay, so on Saturday we have summer sweetness, a burst of joy, and efforts come to bloom. A burst of joy and efforts come to bloom. This is probably more for people down on the other side of the hemisphere, on the southern hemisphere. So this is wonderful. The summer is bursting into bloom. And so something in our lives is going to burst open and bring us joy, and our efforts that we've put out all week are going to bloom. And first we have, again, a protective card, which is the Four of Pentacles. He's guarding his treasure chest. He's just not trusting everyone, which sometimes that's good and that's wise. But he also can just realize what the purpose of what he's protecting is. And he's also watching. That cat is also helping him watch the window. So the Four of Pentacles is just protect what you have. That luck burst that you got the day before, just cherish it and don't spend it all in one place. Then we have the Hermit card. The Hermit. For a burst of joy, efforts come to bloom. When we are alone and pondering and meditating and enjoying our own sweet company, then we can bloom and blossom in our soul. So with the Four of Pentacles, guard your own soul, cherish what's in your heart, and just know that your own joy is just nourishing your soul, and you're going to get new insights as well when you do that. So make sure you take time by yourself and just glean new insights that you need to know, and they are going to burst open different ideas in your mind and in your heart. On Sunday we have two cards. We have the Sacred Garden, a secret place for you to discover, and we also have postcards and peonies, letters and news from afar. I'll show them both to you. Here we have the Secret Garden. I love it. I love it when there's a key in the card. A secret place for you to discover. So just like that hermit, and just like that hanged man, find your secret place for you to discover. Just find a new place. Something that you can maybe come back to at a future time when you need to be encouraged. And here we have another one that says letters and news from afar. Postcards and peonies. Letters and news from afar. Who doesn't like news and letters? If someone wants a letter from me, let me know in the comments. I love writing letters. Haven't done it for a long time, but I love it. So let's do that, something like that. We can write each other letters and bring news from afar to encourage each other. And I think that's a great idea, because we have, the first card is the Empress. We're birthing something new. We want to just create abundance in our whole community here and just nurture each other, fill each other with love, and just the beauty and abundance that we can share with each other. Everyone has something that's within them that can burst forth and be birthed out into the world to help someone else. And the next card we have, is the Five of Pentacles. So this is to help someone else. And also we have to remember, where did we come from? Where have we come from? Maybe we should write ourselves a letter and write our current situation or a past situation that really affected our soul and our direction in life. And then because sometimes we will forget these things. Like in 10 years from now, we'll forget those emotional triggers that we feel right now. And then we'll say, wow, look how far I've come. Plus, it's also a good way to share wisdom with others down the road. We can show how we've overcome these things. So we have come from the Five of Pentacles, sometimes feeling abandoned, out in the cold, just left alone, and we've had to leave other situations that have not nourished us. And then we are birthing something new. We're going to be abundant, and we're going to be sharing our abundance with the world and all those in our lives. Well, so that was the week of October 3rd to the 9th. And let's do an overall message from the Angel Answers deck. And let's see, what do we need to know for all of us for this week coming up? What do the angels want to tell us? Let's put those over there. What do the angels, what do the angels want to tell us? Okay. Okay, we'll take 3. First of all, we have romance. So, first of all, because of all the cards we've had about nourishing your own soul, romance your own soul this week. As you do that, you will probably be guided to someone else that you can also nourish and romance yourself. But if just cherish who you are and make sure you nourish your own soul, and then you're able to nourish others and have a gentle, loving relationship. And the next card is choose a new direction. As we go quietly within, and as we're pondering things this week, like on Wednesday, we had the Lover's card, we're going to choose something new that we really enjoy. And we're going to pay attention to the guidance of our own higher self, and we'll find the right direction. And it's going to lead to abundance. Isn't that beautiful? I'm just going to see if you can get a better picture of that. Abundance, it's here, okay? That's the same as the Empress card, okay? Abundance. So love it, love it, love it. So I hope you all have a good week. Just make sure, nourish yourself, and that abundance is going to pour into you and out of you, and it's going to bless you and your life so you can be a blessing to others. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and do share. And thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you being here. Thanks so much and have a great day. Bye for now.